Hi guys, it's me Lee and welcome back to another video with Unicorn Fairy. If you're streaming thing and I've got to get the thingy up on my on the iPad so that if anyone comments I can see it because I'm using my phone to thingy. So I think I've muted that. Let me just check it. I really don't know how to use technology. Okay, so yeah, so what we're doing is we're going to use these decals. Let's see. And I apologize if you hear my phone ping because I'm using my phone to record. So we're going to be using these decals. So I'm going to show you how I use that, and I got the wrong powder out because I wanted to try and get it to glow. So let me just whack these in my lamp and see which one is what color, because I pre-mixed two colors, so I couldn't remember. I can't remember, should I say. So give that a minute. So yeah, I've got my decals. I've got a cup of water for the decals. I have my nails already set up. Basically, I'm using Glitter Planet's pre-pinched coffin tips, and I'm using these two glitters, and I'm also going to use some of this netting, which I've never really used, which apparently you need one of these for. So yeah, and I've got nails Crystal Clear nails Max Adhesion monomer in this dappen dish. I put nails dehydrator and nails acid free primer on this, and then obviously put a thin clear layer of acrylic. So yeah, let me just stop that and see what colors are what. Right, so this one's green and this one's blue. So I'm going to go with green today for this set. So basically what I wanted to do is wanted to see if I could get these decals. They are from the Queen of Decals. They're absolutely amazing. And I wanted to see if I put this on, would it glow underneath? So that's what we're going to do, but also the full set of nails as well. So hopefully you'll like the video, and I'm sorry if I don't talk to you or ramble, but I will keep an eye on if people come on and try and talk to you and answer your questions if you have any. I'm not claiming to be a pro or anything like that. I'm just a hobby nail tech who went to college about 13 years ago and actually never stuck to it up until about a year ago. So that's me trying to build everything up, because I do like nails. I just never, got round to doing it. Okay, so I'm just gonna apply this. I'm just gonna do a thin-ish, as thin as I can get it, should I say, wash of this color. And you want to point your finger down to help gravity take its place, basically, take its course. Got a bit of glitter in there. I haven't even got glitter out yet. I think my brush is being weird. So I'm sorry my nails aren't as good as some of the really good nail techs out there. I am trying. And yeah, my nails, I do work with wetter beads. I just find it easier at the minute. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep doing that. Don't forget this is live, so you'll see everything. If I make mistakes, I'm not cropping any of it out. And obviously if the decal doesn't fit, because I haven't chopped these down, you can always add a bit of glitter around it. This thing at the bottom, you know, underneath. It is actually a puppy pad. I use puppy pads because it saves my towels from being destroyed, basically. Okay, so I don't know, I've got a thing up there. Can you, I'll have to look on above me. So I'm not sure what is going on there. Ah, there we go, it's fixing it. Okay, so that's one, and you're going to leave that to set. And just make sure it doesn't go under. I'm working on a practice hand today because my niece isn't sure when she's coming. I think she's on holiday, but I'm not 100%. There we go. That one was a bit easier. So a slightly drier beads, by the looks of it, would be easier. Okay. All right, there we go. So I'm just going to put this out the way. Oh, nearly dropped it. So I'm just going to let that set up, those two fingers, and I'm just going to fold this over. Okay. So I'm not sure what I want to do just yet. So we're just winging it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two fingers black and this one red is my thought. Glitter. So start off with the black so we can see that. This one is called Black Orchid. And this is from Smileys Glitter. Ignore dry glue because I've got glue all over myself. So what we're going to do is we need my dapping dish and some clear. And you'll probably hear my son because he will hear me talking and he'll want to come and find out why. So, one sec. Hello, what's the matter? Yeah. Do it upstairs, it's in the kitchen. Good boy. Sorry about that. He'll probably come back in a minute because he can't find his penny box. It's on the side near the window. No, it's in the Superman one, your penny, other pennies. Right, sorry about that, guys. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up a smallish bead of clear, dip it in my bag of glitter, get it bead up. It's quite pretty, this glitter, and put it on. So, and you just move it around, try to keep it thin. And then obviously off the skin, and then you just pat and press it where you want it and keep going until you fill the nail, or however it is you're doing this. I'm thinking maybe do a glass nail. Oh, I don't know. It's very pretty. I think we'll go full. It's more clear. Dip it in. It's in there somewhere, little man. I'm just going to put a tiny bead at the end of this nail here, and then I'm going to pick up a little bit here. And that's this nail done. For now. Put a coat on, please. Okay, and then we're going to tip the finger, the hand even, and then we're going to do this finger here. So it's the same process as the other hand, as the pinky. Or you could actually do it a different way. So let's try the other way and show you. So, yeah, small bead. And wet it. And make sure your brush is a bit wet. And then you pick up a wet bead, the acrylic with a wet brush. I'm mumbling my head off there, sorry. And then you apply it like this. You're more likely to get it a bit thinner if you do it this way than if you do it the other way that I was doing on the pinky. So, and then you just brush it, dab, 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 and obviously move the glitter around and just keep adding. Alright, and then we pick up some more. Alright. And of course my little boy has left the door open. I will be back in a second, sorry. Alright, so I'm back, sorry. Okay, so I'm just patting the glitter down Trying to keep it neat and tidy. Obviously we don't want any under the nail, and I don't want it being as chunky out like that. Alright, so I'm just going to move that. Okay, so we don't need any more of this black glitter at the minute. Now I'm going to come into with this thing, with this index finger and put Vampire. This is like a red with a bit of black in it. Still pretty. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to do what I did on the thumb. And I apologize again. Okay, so I'm doing this. And then I'm making sure my brush is a bit wet. And I'm going to pick some glitter up. Oh, look at that. This is actually really, really, really pretty glitter. I think I need some more of this. And then get some more. Okay, so that is all of the glitter. It's actually a very pretty glitter, isn't it? It looks nice in the bag. It looks nicer on the nail. So I'm just going to leave them to set up. I was going to put this black in there, but I don't think you'd see it. So I might just leave that, because you're not going to see it. Okay, so those 3 nails are pretty much done. All it needs is those 3 to be capped. So the last thing to do now is, let's see if I can get that glitter off. Okay, so I'm going to get my cup of water. So move it out the way a bit. And I'm going to put one of these decals in first. And I actually did that the wrong way around, but never mind. I'll get it in a sec. I'm putting Madame Glam base coat on. I'm going to grab that with my finger. And that's not ready. Oh, trust me to drop it right to the bottom. Click. Where's my other one? I don't think it wants to come off. Luminora. Pain in the butt. I wonder why it doesn't want to come off. I tend not to talk much and I ramble, so I apologise if that annoys anybody. No, this doesn't want to come off. What have I done? No, because it works with my other nail vinyl thing. I just leave them a couple of minutes in there and then just do this. That's my son, sorry again. This is Gel Base Coat by Madame Glam. And I'll just show you the bottle now. So it's this one and it's base. Oh, some banger cars just gone past. Oh, crap, crap, crap. Bloody Nora, these are sometimes really hard. I don't know why it doesn't want to come off though. Flipping Nora. Oh, wait, I got it. Maybe, let's see. Well, sort of. Bloody ball ache that was. This one's for this finger, by the way. Got it. So, there's that. I put it on. You just, the base coat basically is to help it, you know, swivel around. And I'm just going to move it over and then pick up the other one, see if I can get that out. Goodness sake. All right, let's see if we can do this one. Boom, got it. Yeah, she's got it. Sometimes these are hard to do and sometimes they're really easy to do. And it all depends on your patience. And sometimes I haven't got it. Okay, right, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to move my crap out of the way. And I'm going to get my LED lamp and cure these two nails. So let me just get my lamp. And we're going to do it for 60 seconds. Ooh. I'm sorry I can't fast forward through any of these. It would be easier if I could fast forward through the boring parts for everybody. I think I'm going to add a bit of crystals on this, mainly because I just love crystals. And only on the screen fingers. Because I love bling. And nails without bling seem weird. I did that with my Hocus Pocus nails, and it just seemed wrong on so many levels to have nails without bling. But can you see how it's glowing now? Whoa. So, and this is supposed to look like, you know, like his face together. Right, so the final stage at the minute now is to get out all my stuff again. My powder, which is clear, my brush and my monomer. And then we're going to clear cap it, all of the nails. I need a bit more monomer, so this is the monomer I'm using. And I think I've lost my lid for my nails tub. Oopsie. Right, no I haven't, it's here. That's the clear, crystal clear. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear cap everything. So I tend to clear cap in small beads. That's because I haven't figured out the one ball bead method yet. One day I will, or either that or I just need a bigger brush, one of the two. So you point the finger down. And I wait for the glitter to set up because I don't want the glitter to move around. You know, when I'm doing the nails, I want the glitter to stay where I've put it. So that's why I wait till the glitter is fully dry. Let your bead polymerize. And then obviously don't forget to apply your apex because you need your apex. And you'll probably get to see me file shaping and buffing as well. I probably will use my e-file for most of it. As you saw when I pulled them out the lamp after curing the gel, it was funky dunky. And glowing, which is the best part really, isn't it? So I like glowing nails for some reason. If anyone knows where I could get, you know, like white based coloured glow powders from, I would really appreciate that if you could leave a link below, because I would have loved this to be like a purple glow, but all the purple glow powders I've got or have seen are you know, like purple in colour as well, and I don't want that. I want it to glow purple but be like white underneath and be like, ooh, nice surprise. My nails on these this hand thing tends to go really thick. Okay, them out the way. I do like this red glitter a lot. I think I missed a bit. Oh, well, I must have smudged a bit. I have got some red bling ordered. I'm just waiting for it to come. Seems like it takes forever. Just remember that all the glitters I've used is from Smileys glitter store. In this particular video. Alright. One more thing to do on this one. And then, oh crud. This is just a pot that I use of clear. Even though it's now nails, it's the one I use mainly for when I'm doing glitter or capping. When I'm using glitter capping. Do you know that? Does that make sense? Probably not, sorry. I do tend to ramble, so I am sorry. There we go. I just want to say hello to everybody that's watching. Just a bit more here. And then I just need to build my apex. Okay, so I've just got to leave them to set up a bit. So I don't need any more of this stuff. I just need to clean my brush. I do like these 2 fingers. So we are going to need Madame Glam top coat, as well as Madame Glam Cherry Party. I'm gonna look for my dotting tool using my black one because it's got the biggest end on it. And then what else do I need? I also need a bit of backing paper. So the one thing that I suck at more than you know, the cuticle area is the filing part. but I have a 180. Is it 180? No, these ones are 100 grits. And I also have a 180 grit buffer file thing. And obviously my dusting brush. It's my favourite dusting brush. So let me just fold this thing over a minute so it's a bit tidier. Because obviously we don't want all this all over the place. There we go. So alright, so these are ones that are starting to set up, so let's start with the pinky. Oh, I didn't need that in the end. Right, okay, so we're going to start off with side walls. And then you turn it. And basically you just want to make sure that when you filed it, your file lines up with your nail bed like that, which mine isn't just yet. Let me just check it. Zoom that in a bit. Okay. I wish I could pause this bit for you so you don't have to sit and watch your filing, but I can't, and I apologise for that. And then you do this side walls. Try not to cut your client if you are working on a real client. Basically you're just refining the shape so it's all the way down this way. And then I do the ends as well, because obviously you want to refine this shape as well. I do it like this way because you tend to get a more even file. And then you go around the cuticle area. And this you're basically just refining the shape. And you're just moving your file side to side and over, not straight across, just rounding it over. So it's like a boomerang shape. Okay, so, and that's that filed. So we'll get my buffing block. Basically, that is your nail ready to put any nail art on or anything else. Okay, so I'm just going to do that to all the other nails, and I might use my e-file as well. I use my e-file on a numbered 1 or a number 2 most of the time. Oh, crud. That's because I wasn't paying attention. We're going to go down the cuticle area. And then the same. most of my shape is actually pretty right. It's just the side walls. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go over them all with this and then refine it more with my hand file at the end. You should always do it with your finger as well, you know, go over, because obviously you can't tell with just your eyes if it's smooth or not. If you do it with your finger, you'll feel it if there's any lumps or anything. I'm using the E-file to basically remove any of the bulk as well, because obviously sometimes you get bulk. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so now it's just to go in with the hand file and do the last, you know, bits and bobs and make sure it's all up to code, because some things you just can't do. These are supposed to be coffin shape, these tips. I've left them at the full length as what they come in the box as well. Hand filing does knacker your hands. But having said that, you are more likely to get it the right way you want it. Perfect without messing up. Apologise, that is my Spock telling me something I was interested in. Someone's noted on it, you know, I'm talking about it. And then the thumb. Sorry. Okay, so I'm just going to go over now with the buffer file thing. I know the filing bit is probably the boringest bit, and I apologise. This is the one thing that's bad about the, you know, the live streaming. You can't edit this bit out. Okay, so that's that bit. Oh, almost finished. Okay. Put my fingers back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to dust. And then we're going to take a lint-free wipe and get some pure acetone. And then we're going to wipe over all of the nails. And basically, that's what you see so far. And this is just basically to smooth out any more of the scratches, as well as melt a bit the top surface, you know, of the acrylic. All right, so I'll put that thing in. Let me just, okay, so before I do anything else, that's what that is. So I'm just going to move this over here a sec. So I've got a backing paper and some Madame Glam Cherry Party. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a blob and put it on my mat, or whatever you want to call this. So I'm going to just put a nice biggish blob. So, and then I'm going to get the bigger side of my dotting tool, and I'm going to get some of this on my dotting tool, and I'm going to start off here and drag it up. And then do a bit more here. Okay, and then we're going to get a bit of the gel residue wipe off solution in a sec. So I've got a different dampen dish here and some gel residue wipe off solution. This is also nail nails, and I'm going to use a brush. So, and then I'm just going to clean it off the cuticle area basically, and if it's around the nail, then you want to clean it from around the nail. I apologise for the noise my son's making. And then you just want to go around basically wherever this is going, and make sure all the blood drippy bits are, you know, I've got a curl around it basically, and then clean it up. So I'm just gonna pop that in the lamp, move this out of the way because I don't want it to cure, just for 10 seconds whilst I get it cured, because I don't want it to move or anything like that. And then I'm going to do the thumb, and then I'll cure them both for 60 seconds. Oh. Okay, so we're going to do the exact same thing. So we're going to take a blood drop, move it up. And then do another one. I reckon this blood drippy bit would have looked, you know, if you have red bling, you know, look really cool in red bling. Okay. So I'm just going to clean up around the cuticle. And that was my kid again, sorry. Okay, so that's the blood drippy bit done. So I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 60 seconds, both the thumb and the other hand. Both the thumb and the pinky, sorry. So I'm just going to pop that on here for 60 seconds. I'm sorry if people are bored. it takes a lot sometimes, and you don't really know what you're doing until you're doing it, really. I've just pulled all my wire out. Oopsies. If anyone has any ideas for any videos they'd like me to try and do, I would love everybody's feedback. If you leave a comment in the comments section below, that would be great. I'm gonna do is it Saw? I think that's what he's called, the Saw Man, off the Saw films. I couldn't blooming think of what I was trying to say then. Right, so they have cured. So now I'm going to go in with this. It's gel resin gel, basically. And then I'm going to get my crystals. These are ones I've got loads of. And I'm going to get my crystal plate, basically, because I forgot to get it out. So move that over there a sec. Basically, just tip a couple of crystals on there. Give it a swivel. And I love this bit because I love crystals. It's like my favourite part of doing nails. So I'm just going to put some around this top area here. I've got the blooming hiccups, sorry. So just pop some in. No, get a smaller one. Here. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to cure that for 10 seconds because I want them to stay in place without moving. I love how that's glowing. It looks really cool. So I'm going to pretty much just do the same, probably not as many crystals, because obviously there's not such a big gap at the top there. But that's because of the decal wasn't wide enough, I think. And just make sure everything's thingy. And put them down. Oh crud, nearly destroying my desk. So pop that in the lamp for 60 seconds to cure. You can use polygel to cure your crystals. I don't know where I put the lid. It's under there. So I do try and tidy up as I'm going along. So there's only 2 steps left, one of which is top coat and the other is cuticle oil. I won't be putting cuticle oil on because obviously this is not a real hand. So let's just move this stuff out of my way. Alright, okay, so this is the nail so far. So I'm just going to top coat it now. This is to seal everything in and obviously bring the magic to life with all the glitter. And when you're doing it with crystals, you know, applying top coat, you never go over. You butt the brush up to the crystals, as close to them as you can get without actually touching them. And then you bring the rest of it down. And then don't forget to cap the ends, obviously. And then we'll just keep doing that on all of them. So I'm going to do the same. Put them up. I'm going to do saw next week. I'm not sure if people like this live stream stuff. I just thought I would give it a go. But yeah, I'm going to do saw nails for next week. So if anyone has any colours they'd like, just let me know. Alright, so this one is Vamp. I'm using Madame Glam top coat. I always do the thumb last because I don't want the gel polish pooling, you know, whilst you're doing the other 4 fingers. And then on the thumb. And then obviously if you get gel on anyone's fingers, you're supposed to clean it up, so don't forget to do that. And then we're going to pop this in the lamp for 60 seconds and cure that. So cure all of the nails. Just pop that on there a sec. And then you would wipe over if it's a sticky layer, a tacky layer, sorry, on your gel residue, on your gel polish, because most top coats have a tacky layer unless it states otherwise, so you would wipe over the nails. And then obviously after you've done that, you would go over with cuticle oil. I would normally use Naio Nails. One of Naio Nails' brand, because that's the brand I like. But I'll show you in a minute when it's finished. Okay, so I'm just going to wipe over. Oh, and that's these nails done. So let's just give you a quick thingy. So I'm going to just turn it off, the light above us, so you can see it glowing. And there you are. Ignore that. So that's the saw nails glowing in the dark. Ooh. And then we'll put my lamp back on. So yeah, guys, so these are the nails finished. I'm trying to sit it so you can see them. So obviously the thumb is exactly the same as this one, just a bit bigger. And then this is the others. Obviously, and these two glow in the dark. Excuse the creaking sound, but yeah. So that is Vamp, and this black glitter on this nail is Black Orchid, and they are from Smileys Glitter Store, and the decals are from the Queen of Decals. I will try and remember to leave the links in the description once the video's uploaded. And yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and I'm sorry it took so long and I was a bit of a bore. And I hope to see you again in the next video. I do have a competition. I think it was in my last video that I did. And if you head over to my Facebook page, Unicorn Fairy, you'll see the details on there. And I want to thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.